I don't think people are really ready for the type of run that Toshi could really have, guys. Coinbase is becoming a household name and is pivoting from just being a crypto exchange to being the everything exchange. And as more people flock into Coinbase and start getting into the base ecosystem, they're going to get more and more exposure into Toshi and its ecosystem. And the stuff that the dev is working on leads me to be extremely bullish on this project, even though it may not be right now, but when the market does recover. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Ro. I talk about crypto every single day. Stay until the end. If you like what you see, consider hitting that subscribe button. With that being said, let's get straight into today's video, guys. So right off the bat here, we're taking a look. A lot of meme coins in general, guys, are getting absolutely wrecked. Now, that's not to say there isn't money in meme coins. There's always going to be money in meme coins. That's just how they work, guys. Everyone is always listen. There's so many degenerates in crypto. There's always going to be $1 million, $10 million, maybe even up to $50 million runners in this bear market. Okay, but that's just about finding the right ones. However, blue chip meme coins that have proven itself, that have stood the test of time, for example, like Toshi, that have been around for 2 to 3 years right now. These projects are only going to pump when the market recovers, because a lot more investors that are going to come back in are going to see this as a a bet on the base ecosystem, right? So as of right now, because it's not showing signs of life, there's not going to be too many people buying, which could tell you one of two things. Maybe that could be, hey, this is a good opportunity because there's not as much interest in this for you to load up, or you guys could wait until the market recovers in order to do so. Personally, a lot of my meme coin bags I am loaded up on for the next run already, so I'm not dabbling in any of them right now. What I am doing right now, though, is I am buying high utility backed plays. Okay, now Toshi in the last 24 hours looks like it's up about 3.6%. Volume also taking a little bit of a rise, up 13%. If we take a look at it over on deck screen over here, guys, one thing I will say is you can see the amount of holders. Right now, this isn't the exact amount, right? But just be aware of that. This is mainly due to how many bots there are and stuff. And one thing about me, guys, is if you've been following this channel for a while, I have been very open and transparent about my price predictions for a lot of these things. Now, this got to a high of about 935 million, around $1 billion market cap. But I don't know, around around last year, right? Around September, October time, where it did get up to highs of around 500 million, there were so many people on like crypto YouTube, crypto X, calling for Toshi to run to 50, 60 billion. Now, I've always been very transparent. I've always said the highest that Toshi could go in the last cycle was 2 to 3 billion, and we got to about 1 billion, right? So it's not too bad. But for those people that are on there and people that you guys watch that are telling you memes, like a lot of meme coins are going to go to 30, 40, 50, 60 billion, you really need to ask yourself, where's the money going to come in for it to do that? And just how is that even possible? Listen, I've been in these markets since 2017, and the law of depreciating returns is so real, not just for Bitcoin, but for literally anything, right? We saw Dogecoin and Shiba Inu in 2021 run to as highs of 90 billion and 40 billion, if individually, right? But you got to realize that you're not going to see those same type of gains, especially in the next cycle. Now we have Pepe that ran to 12 billion, uh, out of nowhere, really and truly, right? But Toshi, Turbo, those were at the 500, $400 million mark for a while now. Those are not going to run into 60, 70 billion once again, right? That's just not how the markets are going to work. And as long as you guys understand that, as long as you guys realize, hey, these projects, these meme coins are probably not going to go that high, but that doesn't mean I can't make money off of it. Now, if there's any YouTuber out there that's telling you a different story, you really got to vet your sources, guys, because a lot of these people probably hold a bunch of that said meme coin and are just trying to dump on you and get you guys to buy, which I will never ever do. Now, entire crypto market right now sitting at extreme fear, guys. Looks a little bit rough, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum still below 1700. Looks like it's slowly trying to get above it. Bitcoin is at 64k. ETH under 1700 is a little bit daunting, right? Now that's below the lows that is set in February. Now you can look at it again one of two ways. It is a really good buying opportunity because, in my opinion, Ethereum is easily a $10,000 plus altcoin, and when it does hit 10K, potentially next bull run or the bull run after, this entry is going to look like an absolute steal. You always want to buy, guys, when the markets are boring, when the markets are rough. I'll preface by saying only into altcoins, that is, right? So just keep that in mind. But One thing I will say, guys, is if you want to be a part of my private Discord community where you get my buy and sell alerts, right? So as soon as I make a move in the market, you know about it right away. If you want, content that you can't find on YouTube, how to find these meme coins, how to find these altcoins, how to navigate, what to look for. And if you want exclusive live streams, right, private live streams that we do inside of the Discord every single Wednesday, you should definitely go ahead and join the inner circle. There's a link down below, and if you use the code 25 off, you actually get 25% off for life. Not too shabby, guys. Link down below for you guys to go ahead and join. Now, here's some pretty cool stuff that's been going on with the Toshi ecosystem that gets me a little bit excited. GIF and sticker views are up approximately 133% over the last month for Toshi, growing from 450,000 to over 1.05 million daily views. We're only about 2 weeks into producing 100 GIF/stickers per week, so we likely haven't seen the full impact of the increased output yet. The early results are very encouraging. And then here's Coco's Lair, the dev, kind of telling you guys about a potential upgrade, a potential thing that they're bringing up that could add a lot of revenue to the project. My favorite thing is problem solving and then executing the post problem phase. A problem has likely been solved, still doing some due diligence in 3 different regions/jurisdictions. Building and executing has started. Speaking to potential relevant partners to accelerate growth. Will we succeed is a question only time will tell, but excitement is in the air, and my personal belief is if we reshape a current market that has trouble succeeding in our industry. Again, you have this post over here. He's working on something that could potentially create a stream of revenue for Toshi that would literally superpower every single plan. The conversations that are being had on this subject are tremendous, much more exciting than I expected them to be at this early stage. Almost everyone that hears the idea thinks it's very good and seemingly wants to be a part of it somehow. We now have unexpected parties reaching out. The market may be in a state that doesn't bring joy, but personally, it's been a long time since such levels of excitement were found inside of my body. Now, one thing I will say is you always want to look for a team that has a dev that isn't willing to give up, okay? Shout out to Coco Slayer. Now, again, this guy's a lot on his plate, just had a baby. I think he moved out of Dubai recently because of everything that's been going on, but he's still building, okay? That is one thing you like to see, guys. And this crypto exploded again, just off of nothing, right? It was just it was literally just wasn't some type of announcement. It was just organic growth. It wasn't some type of KOL. It just blew up because the community was strong, and the community is still strong. So don't give up on these projects, guys. I'm still bullish on them. Maybe not accumulating right now, but that does not mean I don't think they're going to do well in the near future. If you guys enjoyed this video, smash the like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. And just remember, I am not a financial advisor. I'm only here to entertain and to educate. Make sure you guys join the inner circle, the private Discord. Use code 25 off, and I'll see you inside. Thanks for watching. God bless you. Jesus loves you. Take care, y'all, and peace out.